So I went on a big vacation recently. I went to the Galapagos Islands, and I should have gone to a swingers resort. I didn't really enjoy it. And my husband said it's because, I don't like nature and I don't like the outdoors. And that's not really true. There are a lot of activities that I really enjoy doing outdoors. I'm very good at sitting outdoors. I'm very good at eating and drinking outdoors. But this trip was it involved a lot of very strenuous physical activity. It wasn't just there was snorkeling, but it wasn't just snorkeling. It was snorkeling against currents, really hard snorkeling, and hiking, scrambling around rocks. There was a 10-mile hike on this vacation. Luckily, I was able to miss the hike. I had food poisoning. I've never been so happy to have explosive diarrhea in my entire life. It was really amazing. And then it's also a big trip for animals. It's sort of it was mating season, so it was sort of like the porn hub for iguanas and tortoises. Just so much mating. And I was unimpressed, I've got to tell you. Because at least on regular Pornhub, the females pretend to orgasm. That was just not happening in the Galapagos. Even though the male iguana had a very long tail, the female iguana just did not seem all that satisfied, I have to say. But I also started a new job recently, which has been a lot of fun because I'm back in the office. I had been working from home since spring of 2020, and I love being back in the office because the sexual harassment for me is so much more fun in the office. Because at home, the only person I can bother is my husband, and I've already fucked him. So where's the fun in that? I have been a little bit worried about my mom. She's 82, and she keeps complaining to me about Roe versus Wade being overturned, which I get. It's terrible. I do think the chances of it impacting her directly are slim. But my mom has always been really into reproductive rights. When I was in high school, she used to always tell me, Pamela, don't worry. If you get pregnant, you can just have an abortion. Which was really nice, but I don't know why she was so worried about my getting pregnant in high school. I was very nerdy. Boys were not into me. And also in high school, I only did anal. I just don't get it. I'm also concerned about my dad. He's 84. I was home the other week, and he's told me he had a new hobby. He was converting all of his porn from VHS to DVDs. And while I am very glad that he's finally bringing his porn into the technology of the 1990s, I don't know. I did actually do a little bit of research, family research, and I found out that porn conversion is a little bit of a tradition in my family, believe it or not. There are stories about older relatives converting their porn from Betamax to VHS. And then there's a story about my grandfather who converted all of his porn from 8mm film to Betamax. So there is that. Or it's also totally possible that my dad just doesn't know that there's free porn on the internet. I'm a little bit sad that people aren't wearing masks anymore. I just feel like as a woman in my 50s, it's never a bad thing to cover half of my face. It can only improve my appearance. And I sort of like how celebrities were getting into the mix. Gwyneth Paltrow, she had a whole line of masks that I just loved. They each cost $75, and they smelled like her vagina. It's not a bad smell. It kind of smells like white privilege. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. That's my time. I'm Pam Arlen.